Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to Jack is Off to another adventure. So it's been a while since I've been here to San Francisco's Chinatown. The last time I was here was when shelter in place first started. But now that San Francisco is in the orange tier, what's happening in Chinatown? Well, if you're curious, then join me as Jack's off to San Francisco's Chinatown. Let's go. So wow, what a performance. And now over here, we have all these different cows. This is what, an auction? We got the golden cow. We have the tea ceremony. So you probably get married. So the cow that you bring to marry your new wife. And this is it's like telling me he has a nice ass right here. Yeah. And then you got the techno cow. Look at the eyes. Technology cow. And what is this? The hippie eye cow? Manjong Yatsam, which means like everyone togetherness. So this is the communist cow right here. It's also showing me the ass. Nice ass. And this one is the hot pot cow. Look at the mushrooms. You got a little more mushrooms with happy faces. Some hot pot ingredients. The hot pot cow, yeah. And this one is the cherry blossom cow. You got some cherry blossoms. You got spring. So spring is here, guys. This one is the Chinese New Year cow. Gong hei fa cai, gong xi fa cai. Also in Vietnamese. So this is the cow of prosperity. For some reason, it's 312s. Oops.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Over here you have Igor, the Chinese cow. Why is it called Igor? I don't know. And we have broccoli beef here. All right, so in case you were wondering, these cows were placed all over San Francisco, but now that they have them all here, you can collect them all here in Chinatown. Also, earlier on, there was an anti-Asian hate protest, so that's probably why a lot of people are here after the protest. So yeah, in regards to the rally, I do have a lot of video on it, but I don't know if I want to make it into a separate video or if I want to keep it in this video. But I'll share some clips of it so you guys have an idea of what's going on.
其實自從美國建立到而家，喺立國以嚟，不但從來未有停止過，反而斷斷續續 甚至係變本加厲，以莫須有個罪名強加於我哋嘅身上，無辜嘅傷害，容忍係有限度嘅。
First of all, I wish we didn't have to be here for this purpose. So many of us have seen the violent attacks against our Asian seniors, and we are heartbroken. You know, when I ran for mayor, and I went out into parts of the Asian American community, I connected with so many of our Asian seniors because they knew I was raised by my grandmother. And they knew that my grandmother had passed away. And so many of them said to me, I will be your grandmother. I know your grandmother isn't here, but I will be your grandmother. So when it comes to taking care of the grandmothers and the grandfathers in our Asian American community, they are my grandparents too. And we will not tolerate attacks against them. Attacks against them are attacks against all of us. And what I want to also say about our Asian community is my appreciation of the solidarity that exists in this city between the Asian community and the African American community. Because there are people who are trying to divide us, but we stand strong in support of this community. This week, we launched a new program. Some of you heard about the Street Violence Intervention Program that started because of gun violence in various communities in our city. We have expanded that program, and people who grew up in many communities, many of the African American communities of this city, they will be patrolling Chinatown, Clement Street, and other places to keep our communities safe. It is so important that we do everything we can to lift up our communities. Some of you may have seen this message going around on social media that said, I love you. I know you don't know me, but if people can hate for no reason, then I can love for no reason too. Just imagine how much better our world would be if we looked at one another like brothers and sisters, if we put love out into the world. We in San Francisco are implementing the programs that we know are going to help to keep our seniors safe, but it's going to take all of us coming together to stop this senseless violence. Not one more. So I want to thank you all for coming out. I want to thank you all for continuing to be advocates. I want to thank some of you for taking your personal time to patrol the streets, to look out for our seniors, to help them run errands like Self-Help for the Elderly and Annie Chung and their folks are doing an amazing job with that. So thank you all so much for being here today. Let's stop the violence. Let's stop the attacks on our Asian American community, and let's have peace and unity here in San Francisco. Thank you all so much.
华人从中国移民到美国，多半是为了家庭生计奔波。很多时候，不管我们身边发生了什么事情，我们只会忍气吞声，保持沉默，继续埋头苦干。发起这次游行的初衷，就是希望我们亚裔能够团结起来，抗 我们亚裔的歧视，许多漂洋过海到美国工作、生活的亚裔多多少少被不公平对待，甚至受到人身伤害。我们得行动起来，不能再沉默，团结一致，从我和同胞们做起，应该勇敢的团结起来。这就是我们现在当下要做的事，不只为了我们自己，也为了我们下一代。Thank you.
I ask you, my Asian brothers and sisters, to not remain silent any longer. You must speak out whenever you see injustice. You must speak out whenever you see racism. You must speak out whenever you see sexism. You must speak out whenever there's any type of ism. Because it's not going to be tolerated in this city. It's not going to be tolerated in this state. We're here today witnessing history in the making. We must stop the media from putting us in separate entities with one another. We must be united. We must serve as a united community on a united front. And we must attack hate crimes when we see them. No matter whose community is involved, we must speak out. The other thing I want to say to you, as a black woman, if you tell me of anyone in my culture that you're having a problem with, I ask you please come to me as one of the leaders in the black community and ask me to help you resolve that issue. And I say to you, if we have an issue with one of our Asian brothers or sisters, we will come to you, to your leaders, to your community, and seek guidance so that we can sustain peace. Together, we are powerful.
So hello everyone, my name is Grandmaster James Carter, and I wanted to talk about something very, very, very important. We're here because of the violence that's going on. I want to talk about self-defense. A difference for me coming up here showing you what I can do. I'm a world champion. I have a world champion. 47 countries. So what I can do is not going to help you. So everybody put your right hand in the air and go to the side. Reach out and over. Reach out and over. Out and over. Out and over. It almost seems like wax on, wax off. That's okay. Out and over. Out and over. When someone wants to attack you, this is your self-defense, not my self-defense. When someone wants to attack you, think about that. When they reach at you, take your hand and go up and over. If I can get a spectator here, and so I'm going to reach and try to grab you. Use that movement, in and over. Yes, point at me when you do it, and up in the air, or once. And down. I go to reach you. Oh, yeah. Come in, stand there. I'm walking up. Walking up. Person away from you. You're trying to defend yourself. You're not trying to beat anybody up. I can show you things that I did when I won the world championship. That's not going to help you. The other one is somebody has two hands. They're trying to grab you. Okay. So someone's trying to grab you with two hands. You walk up and then push. These are simple things. You don't have to go to a martial arts school to learn it, but for your own safety, be aware. Everything starts with yourself though. As a grandmaster, everything starts with you. Make sure you have a good spirit. Respect yourself. Then start start respecting others.
Stand up for injustice 和 stand up for 不公平的待遇，就算有不同的政见和来自不同的派系，别人怎么看你根本不用太不在意。面对困难挑战新的一代，华人在天在地做到底。我们只是追求属于自己的权利，在他们的眼里，越有能力的人越被嫌弃。是否关系高高关系，有一天就轮到你。I'm so sorry homie， 到时候没人跟你讲道理。从小到大，长辈告诉我，沉默是金，再沉默下去掩盖不了冷漠的心。So starting from today, I ain't gonna back down. Starting from today, I'm gonna get up, take a stand. 他们叫我坐下 homie, I'ma stand up, stand up, stand up. 他们叫我闭嘴 homie, I'ma speak up, speak up, speak up. All the politicians, they don't care about us, about us, about us. All my brothers and sisters, let me see your hands up, hands up, hands up. So starting for today, I'm gonna stand on my ground. Starting for today, we're gonna make a loud sound. 最好反对种族歧视的方式就是团结一致，沉默无歧视，根本对他们就无济于事。保持理智，你更容易被鄙视。为了孩子的未来，我们必须勇敢一次。中国人在美国有很多生意，还有提成，但是在他们的眼中，我们其实都一样缺。很容就把东亚病夫干在地上，直到他们看到我们团结起来的力量。看着道理，就算我们只有一丝希望，就算他们是一堆庞氏，偶尔们是气的。One nation under God, don't make not created equal. Fighting for my people, I gotta go against the evil. I might not be a hero, but I fly like an eagle. Stand like a soldier, 把所有的黑人踢走。他们叫我头小 homie, I'ma stand up, stand up, stand up. 他们叫我闭嘴 homie, I'ma speak up, speak up, speak up. All the politicians, they don't care about us, about us, about us. All my brothers and sisters, let me see your hands up, hands up, hands up. First off, it's motherfucking racism. System white racism, systematic no peace. COVID-19, body bags and white sheets. Call you what you want, know your plug is Chinese. Check it, your boys try no hate. We be getting money out here, but us move that way. It's a shame how you shaking, how you move that way. Resolution to the pencil, now the DOA. And how long we must suffer, how long we gotta mourn. Another life lost, a new baby born. My rolling presidential, it ain't my presidential. Focus on the future, I'd rather go see potential. But independent code, I've never been identical. I started from the gutter, put the studio on my living room. Oh my crazy, you know I gotta represent. To all my Asian brother world, let's get it. How much I will be so happy, I'ma stand up, stand up, stand up. How much I will be so homie, I'ma speak up, speak up, speak up. All the politicians, they don't care about us, about us, about us. All my brothers and sisters, let me see your hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Yeah, 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 and stand up, don't give up the fight. Yeah, stand up, speak up, Chino, yeah, and Tony Ray. I got much love for y'all. San Francisco, make some noise.
And now we're back to Chinatown. I am here in Portland Square, Fayungong, the hottest park in Chinatown. Check out everyone here gambling once again. We got the band over here. We got people enjoying the music. You got all these fresh graffiti, more people gambling. Now the aunties are gambling here too. So just hanging out here today on a nice sunny day, Saturday. So yeah, one of my homeboys is meeting up here in Chinatown because he's also a Chinatown enthusiast and he wants to know what's going on in Chinatown. So while we wait for him, why don't we talk about the recent uptick in hate crimes against Asian Americans? So first, we can look at the history of it, and it really started back in 1850 when the first group of Asian people came here to San Francisco, the Chinese, for the gold rush. And the hate started when Chinese workers were willing to get paid less than the average white miners, and that kind of carried on to, building the railroad. Chinese people were willing to work the most dangerous parts but get paid the least. And they had some arguments about it, but overall, a lot of blame was scapegoated onto the Chinese people because the white people were like, hey, dude, they try to steal our jobs. They're taking our jobs by, getting less money. They take our jobs. And then fast forward to today, right now, America and China were engaged in a Cold War. So of course, there's gonna be a lot of negative propaganda against China, and also our ex-president blaming the COVID situation on China. So that's why there's an uptick on hate crimes now. But is there really a solution though? So, hate crimes aren't just against Chinese people, it's actually against everyone. Even white people are getting hated on right now. So, wait, is there a solution that can kind of fix a lot of these problems all at once? The answer is no, but what I'm thinking is all these hate kind of stem from a mindset of scarcity. When you don't have enough, you're gonna blame other people because that's the easiest way to make yourself feel better. But making yourself feel better ain't gonna solve any problems. So what we need is a mindset of abundance. Because think about this, the hate really started back in the 1850s because America was in a depression. You also had the Panic of 1873, which ultimately led to the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882. So what repealed the Chinese Exclusion Act? Well, it was World War II, but also what happened during World War II was a lot of people had jobs, a lot of people had money, so they didn't care about what race you were. They were like, oh, I got my money, why do I have to blame these people for my misfortunes, right? And also, when you have money, when you have a job, you're too busy enriching your own life than hating on some other groups of people. So how do we get America to go back on this mindset of abundance? That's the problem, I guess. And there's different solutions, but Andrew Yang came up with the best solution so far, which is the freedom dividend. You give every American citizen $1,000 a month, and this way, it's not gonna solve every problem, but it's gonna ease their stress. So I guess, how do we achieve the mindset of abundance will help solve a lot of hate crimes and also a lot of problems in America? Well, that's just my take, as one Asian American out of a very large Asian American community here. I don't represent all Asian Americans, but I represent the opinion I just presented, so there you go. So Chingu?
Chingu!
All right, now we can go check out Chinatown. Let's go.
Why do we put in Korean when we're in Chinatown?
Because we're representing Asians. Habibi. Tomodachi. I'm still takeout only. Trying to see if we have any indoor dining, but it looks like everything is still outdoors or takeout. So just keep walking around and see what's up. And also doing the most Chinatown thing, jaywalking. Oh yeah. More takeout here and outdoor dining.
That lady's make, right? Because they don't permit me to inside. She make.
Also not skipping leg days by walking up these Chinatown hills. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna get one of the most famous Chinese pastries, the bo bao, right here. Hello. 兩個菠蘿包同埋兩個蛋撻。
3蚊飯。
手買，喂，手買。
我執到一袋俾你。
係，多謝晒靚女，多謝晒，拜拜。
You want mooncake?
Yeah, let's get one.
But yeah, so this is Stockton Street where all the markets are at. And it's kind of late in the afternoon, so it's not as busy, but you can still see a lot of people here. We got the giant boy toys right there, the purple boy toys. Damn, where the black toys at? Oh no. Hello. Yeah, this place got the best char siu, to my knowledge, in Chinatown. Alright guys, so this is a fun fact I want to share with you guys. So here in Chinatown, well not just Chinatown, but in all of San Francisco, there's a lot of Toisan people. So over here, we have a Toisan cuisine. Now I'm not Toisan, so I don't know what Toisan cuisine is. I've never eaten there before. But I want to show you this menu item. The second one to the right, check that out guys. It's the pork stomach it's the pork stomach chicken hot pie. On the bottom it says a man's gas station, a female's beauty salon. So I guess that's the way they want to advertise it. If you eat Toisan cuisine such as the pork stomach chicken hot pie, man, you'll feel that pump, and female, you'll feel that nice facial cream. Smooth and delicious and healthy. So yeah guys, I think that's pretty much it for Chinatown. So we got to see what's going on there. I'm not gonna go too in depth about Chinatown because my first video I pretty much explained a lot of stuff. So today I just wanted to see what's going on, and it looks very lively. And that restaurant, Kam Po, I'm so glad they're open. Got myself more food to go. This will last a couple of days. And yeah, so that's pretty much Chinatown. Very lively. So in case you were wondering what Chinatown was like, there you have it. Anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until my next video, Jack is off.